Welcome to Vyapt Wellness, a series of podcasts under our campaign Because You Matter. And today's episode is all about loneliness. I'm Pankaj Pandey and I'm here to talk, share, and care because you matter. I think every one of us understands this situation, and some of us might be familiar with this particular situation because everyone has experienced this somewhere or the other in our lives. Loneliness is a universal human emotion which is both complex and unique to each individual. Loneliness does not have a single reason for occurrence, and the prevention and treatment of this potentially damaging state of mind may vary dramatically. Let's suppose a child struggles in his school to make friends and he has different needs than a lonely older woman whose spouse has just died. In this podcast, we shall discuss few reasons behind loneliness and a few symptoms related to it and maybe potential tips to overcome it. Loneliness is a state which makes a person empty from inside as well as alone and also makes you feel unwanted. They crave for human contact, but they fail to build up connections with others because they may go through social isolation, poor social skills, introversion, and probably depression. For example, let's say a college fresher might feel lonely despite being surrounded by roommates and other peers. A soldier, on the other side, beginning their military career, might feel lonely after being deployed to a foreign country, despite being constantly surrounded by other troop members. I believe there's a pretty vast array of possible causes of this. For a person being in a relationship with someone who has a hard time communicating could be the cause of loneliness. For another person, being abused as a child could be the cause of loneliness. And for a third person, still a mental habit of negative self-talk could be a cause of loneliness. It's important to remember that loneliness is a far more subjective experience than we realize. Whether someone feels lonely depends a great deal on their unique history, temperament, personality, explanatory style, living situation, culture, and so on. There are plenty of external events or things which may serve as a trigger for loneliness. Let's say not getting invited to a party when your roommate was. So I think it's best to consider the causes of loneliness from a more psychological and internal perspective. If we stick with the scenario of not being invited somewhere when other person close to you was, it doesn't really make sense to say that lack of invitation was the thing that caused the loneliness. After all, while one person might feel lonely after not getting an invitation to a party, another person might feel relieved. Whether a person feels lonely depends on how they interpret the specific trigger or situation. If your interpretation of not receiving an invitation is nobody likes me, it's not hard to see how loneliness might result. But if your interpretation of not receiving the invite is finally I got the house to myself for the night, your emotional reaction will be very different. Now, chronic loneliness has some symptoms like decreased energy as well as appetite, feeling of self-doubt, hopelessness or worthlessness, feeling anxiousness or restlessness. It can also lead to substance misuse and many more. Now we will be discussing some lifestyle tips which could probably help you feel less lonely. These may not completely address any underlying causes of loneliness, such as mental health issues or relationship concerns, but they can help you get started. So, moving ahead by sharing some tips and strategies to help you feel more engaged. Now, the first one, stay in touch with your loved ones. So, if you have moved or recently shifted somewhere, either a new house or to a new city, try to talk to your family and friends weekly at least, because it is not that tough to get in touch with our loved ones, especially in the era where technology is rising at its peak. Applications like Skype and WhatsApp video calling options are available. It obviously may not feel the same in person, but it will help a lot to maintain the communication with your loved ones and help you remember the people you love and are still there for you. Second tip, try a new hobby. If you feel lonely and have a good amount of free time, then you can probably think about something you always wanted to try, say like dance, music, painting, or maybe art, or anything which you always wanted to do. Third tip, get out of the house. We can get a lot of benefit from technology. You might enjoy the convenience of having a meal delivered to your doorsteps, and also you can download a movie to watch, or there could be many other things. But technology can also make it easier to miss out. Try an evening out at your local theater and set a goal of greeting and talking to a few new people each time you go out, even if it is as simple as a smile and a hello. Fourth tip, adopt a pet. See, everyone does not like to keep a pet at house, but if you are the one who'd like to have one, do it. Because having another living creature to come home, which will help your life fuller and increase your feelings of connection to the world in general. According to research, having pets can have a number of mental health benefits like decreasing loneliness and what's more. Walking with a dog or a cat can also help you enhance confidence of meeting new people. At the end, if you are feeling lonely, know that you will always have books to nurture, our mind, hand to create and explore, winds to calm our soul, breathes to soothe our nerves, nature to throw our worries away, and stars to decorate our dreams. Because you matter.